Hello and welcome to Studio 18 in the Pines, where the show that's hanging today is a joint effort between the City of Pembroke Pines and ArtServe. And the work is just really outstanding, something that you really shouldn't miss. So let's go take a look at some of this fabulous work. One of the artists from ArtServe is this young man, Brian Hall, and behind us is his work that he is now going to tell us about. Hi, Brian.
Hi. Okay. These are mostly inspired by music, my family. This is one of my daughters. This is one of a rock star, Ace Frehley. The one over here is one that my wife said, here, paint this crystal Christmas ornament. And this is my rendition of a crystal ornament.
Brian, tell us a little bit about what your art is about and how you do it.
Well, my process is detail. Everything is geared towards detail. I like to use surgeon's loops or magnifying glass, and what I'm trying to get is a reaction from far away, and then when you get closer you get an even more visceral reaction. Everything that I do is very organic. And
do you think that's because of what your life is about, what you do in work?
It could be. Probably. I'm a surgical assistant and everything is geared towards meticulous detail.
Yeah.
And
like a surgeon.
Yeah, I play one on TV. So, yeah, I relate to that. It's very stressful, so this is my non-stressful part of getting by.
Yeah, but you're using that creation that you
Yes.
see every day.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah.
Interesting. It's really interesting,
All right.
Brian.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This wonderful artist with us today is Elizabeth Reed, who works in pencil and does incredible work. I mean, I'm floored by your work, truly.
Thank you so much.
Truly. Tell me about this painting and what it represents.
Well, this is one of the drawings in my series called Surface Tension. And it was spawned by the Deepwater Horizon oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. I'm a sailor. I sailed from Chicago to Florida in a 25-foot sailboat in 1979. And I lived on a sailboat for 5 years.
Oh, my goodness.
I am very close to the ocean, so watching oil spill into it, thinking that's what possibly could happen, and why do we have to be pumping oil so much? There's other ways of generating energy. So this is one of the alternative energy resources that I have tried to tell a story with, and you can see the similarity between a wind generator and a flower and a pinwheel and a dandelion.
Yeah.
And then the bubbles coming through.
Bird.
Yeah, the birds and the bubbles coming up, being generated by the wind. And always in this series you'll find detailed oil sheens, which lends itself really well to graphite, which is a pencil.
It's beautiful, beautiful work.
Thank you.
It really is. I mean, I love every piece.
Thank you so much.
This is very special.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's the beginning of a series, maybe.
Yes, yes. I think this was one of the very first ones, and they all take their own amount of time. It's not how long it takes; it's when you do them. That's my motto. Sometimes they come out a lot faster, and sometimes you just have to struggle a little
knowing
bit.
when to stop.
That's a good idea too. It's hard when you work this big to see the big picture. So standing back is very important.
Yeah,
And,
I know.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, I wish you lots and lots of luck,
Thank you so
Elizabeth.
much.
It's beautiful.
I appreciate the time.
Beautiful work.
Thank you.
Xander Brandt is another of the ArtServe artists who is here with us today, and he's going to talk about his work. How you doing, Xander?
Doing well, thank you.
Good. Tell me about these pieces that you have a weird sense of humor, my man, I must tell you.
Well, it's most of the pieces are a collection of different experiences and different moments. I paint and I draw and together.
Yeah.
And a lot of times I'll just throw some paint down and I'll put it away and I'll come back to it and let it kind of organically come to me. I'm just inspired by like everything really, my environment and people I know, street people that I see in my neighborhood, and I work on them. Sometimes I'm working on multiple pieces at the same time.
Really?
So I'll have like maybe 3 going on, and one day I'm mad and one day I'm happy, and so I get all those emotions.
And it shows.
Yeah, all those emotions get mixed up in there.
Each thing comes out in your work.
Yeah.
Interesting, huh?
Yeah.
How long are you doing this?
Well, I mean, I've been drawing since as long as I can remember. I'm a photographer as well, so I concentrate a lot of my 20s on photography, and then once my children were a little older, I kind of got back into my drawing and painting. I had more personal time, and that led me to doing some shows and.
ArtServe helped you?
Yeah, this is actually one of the first events I've done with them.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah.
So good luck.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
As this show is a joint effort between the City of Pembroke Pines and ArtServe, this is Maritza Benson who represents ArtServe, and we're happy to have you guys here today.
Oh, thank you so much. We're happy to be here and to collaborate with Studio 18 and the City of Pembroke Pines.
You need to tell us who ArtServe is and what they do.
Okay, ArtServe is one of the few organizations throughout the country that's an arts incubator. So the whole mission of ArtServe is to help the artist succeed and become more established as a business person. So what we do workshops where the artist can come and learn different things like how to price their artwork, how to hang their pieces in a gallery. We had just a workshop on how to price your art, another workshop on how to set up a website and use all the different social media that's available out there. We also collaborate with places like Studio 18 where we could have different artists throughout the county, not just on the east side where ArtServe is. So that's another avenue. We also partner with different organizations and different companies to bring art to the people. So a lot of different venues that we look for to help the artists be shown and get out into the community. Since it's difficult for people to come to see a lot of art, we try to bring the art to the people.
Do you choose the artists? Do they come to you? You know, how do you find the artists that you represent?
Well, with ArtServe, it's a membership. So artists come in, they pay a membership fee, which is a small fee for the year, and we do shows every single month. So what I do is I send out a call to artists, to our members, and to the community as well, and then they come in for a specific show. Because it's an incubator, we don't eliminate artists. So we might have some pieces that are very professional, and we have some piece that is still from an emerging artist. We also have some students that show their work. So it's a good way, especially for the emerging artists, to elevate their work by seeing others that already have gone to another level. Then they could be triggered to improve upon their work.
Good for you.
You know, so I enjoy that.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Really nice to meet you, Maritza.
Nice meeting you too, Elaine.
Thank you. What a fabulous show this really is. And I know that it doesn't look the same as when you see it with your own eyes live. So come to Studio 18 in the Pines and walk around and see the work that artists in this neighborhood are doing. For OCTV, I'm Elaine Kugelman, and thank you for joining me today for this show called Deep in the Dark Forest.